Okay, hello everybody. My name is Wayne Bellucci. I am doing my speech on how artificial intelligence can enable the fight against climate change. So basically, artificial intelligence offers opportunities to mitigate and adapt to climate change by optimizing the energy consumption that we have, um, helping the speed of climate modeling and predictions, as in hurricanes, for example, and revolutionizing environmental monitoring and conservation effects. The first main point that I wanted to talk about was the optimizing energy consumption and reducing emissions. One of the most immediate and impactful ways AI is fighting climate change is by optimizing energy consumption across industries and daily life, which leads to reduced carbon emissions, which actually also helps our ozone layer because the carbon emissions do decrease our ozone. So one supporting evidence I have for that is that the AI systems can manage energy grids more efficiently than we as people can. They can do it faster, solve problems faster, get them back up faster, predicting demand and adjusting the flow of electricity to reduce waste. Companies, for example, like Google, they use AI to reduce energy consumption of their data centers by up to 40%. And I got that off of Google AI 2020. Another point I would like to make with it is that smart technologies, for example, like thermostats, some of you may have them in your homes. They do have AI thermostats that adjust the temperature to your needs. They can adjust what's it called, the cooling and the heating based on patterns that you have adjusted it to, which can help reduce residential energy consumption, which lowers the household emissions. So like an example of that would be like imagine your home's heating system automatically adjusting to outside temperatures, or the electricity grid shifting power sources based on real-time data to prevent overuse. That's the AI's ability to adapt and learn to what we as humans do with it, and they could take those patterns and use it to help us. So my second point for the accelerating climate modeling and predictions, it's another good role that AI plays in combating climate change. Its ability to enhance the modeling, which allows us to have better predictions and more effective climate action planning, which would help with like natural disasters and stuff like that. For example, AI-driven models can process a lot more data than a human-driven model can. It allows the scientists to help predict their weather patterns, sea level rising, or extreme events such as landslides or tropical storms, things like that. It helps with more accuracy on those than a traditional model would. And another evidence I have for that is machine learning algorithms can analyze the older climate change data to help predict future trends. Maybe there was like a pattern in certain storms showing up in certain areas that we as people miss, but the AI can pick up. It offers governments and organizations valuable insights for policymaking and disaster preparing, which I think I already brought that up. So for example, in 2021, a team of researchers from MIT used AI to predict the spread of wildfires more effectively than traditional methods. They did that by analyzing satellite images and environmental data. They were able to give more precise warnings, potentially, which led to them potentially saving lives and minimizing property damage. My last point is the revolutionizing environmental monitoring and conservation efforts. AI is also playing a good role in environmental monitoring and conservation, offering solutions for real-time tracking and better decision-making to protect ecosystems and biodiversity. The supporting evidence I found for this was that AI-powered drones, for example, and sensors are being used to monitor the deforestation. They track wildlife and measure pollution in real time. The World Wildlife Fund, for example, they use AI to monitor illegal fishing and poaching, which is helping them to protect the endangered species, such as, I believe one of them was the Arctic wild fox, or the Arctic white fox, that's what it was. The thing I have for that is that AI systems can analyze satellite imagery, which helps them to detect deforestation, coral bleaching, and illegal logging activities, providing faster and more accurate data to conservationists. Oof, sorry. The example I found for this one was that in the Amazon rainforest, AI systems are helping authorities track illegal logging activities. They use drones with AI installed on them, and they spot deforested areas faster with traditional methods, ensuring a more timely intervention. So, in conclusion to my speech, I believe it's not just an innovative tool. I believe that AI is an essential partner in the fight against climate change. I believe it has a lot more. It's doing a lot for us already, and it can do a lot more for us in the future as it keeps learning and adapting to our patterns. And I feel like the more that we expose it to the world and expose it to the spots that we feel like we're missing something, I feel like it will pick up more on these subtle patterns that we miss. But yeah, that's my speech. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great evening.